Welcome back to another episode of ReZero, where things really aren't seeming all that good, are they? With Rem's existence removed from memory and the mansion under siege by a very gut-centric killer. And, of course, Amelia and the others still stuck within the barrier. Subaru's got his work cut out for him. Good thing that he's been invited to a tea party and managed to cry his eyes out and have someone understand more about his problem. Hopefully we will get that understanding as well. Why was he put under this curse? Why was he brought to the world? What exactly is the Great Witch after? To find out, we're gonna have to get stuck in. So strap yourself down. Let's begin. Yeah, his life has been particularly awful. Well, yes, but without it he would have been in the ground long ago. Yeah, he has been told by many people who have been able to somewhat get the scent of a witch. And that's coming from another witch, one who tries to gather as much information as possible. And something is apparently unknowable. What do you know for certain about it then? That's good. Knowing that there is a potentially unlimited times that you can die and re-emerge. Yep, that would make sense. What, to give him the perfect line through life, but it didn't say that the destiny she wanted him to take was involved with Rem. As long as he's fine, that's all she's concerned with. You know, it doesn't matter if everyone else has to be put through the ringer. Unless you find a way to reset those save points as well. Was that the Witch of Envy sensing him and coming to do something? It would be nice. But where is she anyway? One of his many blessings. He can take any moment and be like, okay, fuck it, this is screwed, but at least I can put on a fake smile. So, and surprisingly didn't really ask for anything in return. Well, she's probably pretty lonely. Not many people can talk this casually with a major power. Is that a blessing? Yeah, I'd rather not remember that one. A swarm. So rather than a singular, really powerful beast, it's multiple semi-powerful beasts. Why would a witch of gluttony make rabbits? Hmm. Is it because it, in the vein of rabbits, they also breed, reproduce, and aren't easy to completely kill off? It's like a ground-based locust. Ah. Oh. So, does it undergo cell division and they just split into two, or do they actually have to breed and reproduce? Hmm. So the rabbit just needs to go in. He has a lot on his plate. If he could find out who sent Elsa and then use that information to at least make her falter for a minute. He'll take anything at this point. Ooh. Well, if she's as cordial as Echidna, then maybe it would go well. They're all here? So he basically would be alone with this other witch without Echidna being an intermediary. Yeah, what's new? But if the Witch of Envy is so intent on making his destiny not completely fucked, then something will step in the last minute to stop him completely breaking. Hmm? The Witch of Gluttony? Yeah. I can understand why she would be restrained. Does she have some form of what? Pica? So, no restraints or no issue with looking directly in the eyes. Is this. Close enough. That's down to perspective. Is he a bad guy? Okay. Well, so if he was wrapped in sin, then. It doesn't matter if it hurts, you've just removed his arm. What the fuck? Does that mean he was slightly sinful? I really don't want to become a statue and shatter and still be alive. Okay, bye. I guess that wasn't. Did Echidna not have any idea of who she was actually calling? Oh, lots of hearts. If they're all based off the seven sins, then I'm guessing this one would be lust. Healing punch. I don't know who's a bigger enigma of who we've met so far. The the difference on how all these witches kind of react and their personalities is quite startling. I guess everything is basically a common sense is thrown out the window. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like the string section in the music. Ah, I believe this is her then. Can she at least wipe her mouth? Okay. So, blindfolded, chained in, and in a somewhat coffin. Was that the scent of him? Stay out of arm's reach. No thanks. You want to get out of there as quick as possible. Is she unaware of that she created one of the... or at least some of them, or whatever? Mm-hmm. Is because it was fun, because it was something to do? No real reason? Yeah, she just liked rabbits. You could say that. So she was in her own way trying to help the world with any food issues. What about the snake? So she's... if you're ready to eat others, be ready to be eaten yourself, but... I think the voice actor here is making this more creepy than it already is. Does she put herself in a constant state of starvation as well? Considering you're not really going to get much to eat if you're permanently entombed. Hmm. So the great circle of life. I think she has destroyed many ecosystems by introducing those animals, but still. Hmm. Uh, I suppose. And yeah, you don't want to see her angry from lack of sleep and whatnot. Send her away. how would a witch react after being told that you've killed their creations? I don't like the sound of the chains and whatnot struggling against the weight of being pulled on there, like a boat twisting in among the waves. The sound of that. No, so they don't listen to convention and actually. Okay. Oh, Raph. Okay, fair enough. So angry all the time and punching stuff. I wouldn't say most normal, just most open to straight up conversation without any complete danger to his person. Hmm. Are you sure? What about any other elements? Time is limited. And is Amelia's trial, what exactly is the basis of it? It was all. He's already been saying that he can take the trial in her place, but if she's telling him to make Amelia into one who can actually pass it herself. Uh, Sadistic, sardonic, whatever you want to call it. If he actually has a direct line to one of the witches, and one that won't immediately kill him on sight, would meeting Echidna bring out some kind of scent where people will realise that he's in cahoots with another witch? Does time pass normally in the waking world when he's in this dream? If so, then he can't really call it out in the last minute in hopes of getting some knowledge of some dangerous thing he's about to go through. Hmm. And what would it be? But it's something about Petra if he does that, isn't it? There's going to be more behind it than just a handkerchief. Uh, I am hesitant to see where this is going. I wonder if he'll be so happy to see her next time. particular reason why you have to hold it back until the next meeting? I'm sure it would help drastically if he was to gain it now. No, Amelia. And the sight of the... Oh. Huh? Before he... Like, last time we went out of the temple, everyone was kind of, as we now know, eaten by rabbits. Now there's a giant shadow that has swallowed everything. Is this the... No, we were told that... That was a bit too ASMR-like with these headphones. We've been told that Amelia represents Satania really closely, so is that actually the witch, or is that the inhabitant... Like, the witch inhabiting Amelia? Hello, Garfield. I'm not sure she would be so happy about someone taking Subaru away. Also, it's a bit hard to keep track on everyone's relationship with Subaru when he's going through so many versions. If you could think you could overcome it that easily. Yeah. Something must have cooled her here. Why would the witch be interested in the mansion over Subaru? Apart from Subaru's involvement with the witch's tea party, what made the Witch of Envy appear here and now, considering the past times there wasn't even a whiff of it? What is her reasoning for apparently being interested in the mansion, if that is what it was, and not just Subaru jumping to conclusions? If this entire place is coated in shadows, how is Roswell, Rem, Otto? I think Roswell's... anything he can say in this situation would be actually quite useful. And also, after learning everything about Beatrice and the Book of Fate, Subaru has yet to actually see her, talk to her, or do anything with that information. Yeah, you could say that. Is that another book like Beatrice's, or is that a gospel book? He's rather calm considering what's going on, and he knows about the return from death. Okay, Roswell, what is your involvement? He's met with Echidna several times. He's found the mansion to be in the grips of quite intense danger. We've got now the Witch of Envy herself laying waste to everything around, possibly. We had the rabbits completely eradicating all life in the vicinity. What brought them over? And probably many, many others, but I'm not going to waste your time because you watched it as well, didn't you? Oh boy. And yes, the other witches aren't going to play nice and sit back and not be involved when we're inviting Subaru into a nice little tea party here. They're going to have their own little tests. They want to meet the one who has gained the attention of the Witch of Envy. To be fair, can't really blame them on that. So considering now Subaru is off to chase the Witch of Envy, or what is assumed to be the Witch of Envy, can he gain some more information which can change the trajectory of the next attempt? Honestly, if he could actually sit down and have an actual conversation with the Witch of Envy that actually produces some cordial conversation, then the world may just be saved. If the witch has that kind of power which has been talked about. And if anyone can subdue a great witch just via audacity alone, maybe Subaru. If you want to find out what happens, you better join me for the next one, and it is going to be difficult to put it down now and not carry on. So if you enjoyed, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Most importantly though, get yourself a drink, bit of rest. After seeing Gluttony, fill yourself up as well, but not too much. Join me for the next one. My Patreons are essentially my own little gaggle of witches and their servants, although I don't believe that they are incredibly fearful of me. But it best be kept in mind that I have the power to remove the channel whenever I wish. Anyway, Sal, Raywin, Electricant, Deneman 1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Yuki Ali, Shane Dunlop, Dark Shadow 7899 and everyone else are happily enjoying the tea I provide.